Nizzy Sports Chat. I am your host, Nizzy, and in this video, you guys are going to be breaking down an epic performance from the Edmonton Oilers last night. What a fucking comeback victory, you guys. We were down early, 4-1 in the second to the New York Rangers there, and we just kept fighting, chomping at the bit, giving everything we had to crawl back into that game. Ended up taking it in overtime by a final score of 6-5 over the New York Rangers, improving Edmonton's record to 9-1 on the season. I believe that sets a franchise mark for the squad, to the best start to a season in franchise history. I believe they tied it when they went to 8-1 with the 1985 Edmonton Oilers team, and now they've just broken that by pushing on to 9-1 to start off a season. Absolutely incredible start through the first 10 games for this Edmonton Oilers squad. Obviously, they're playing with a bit of a vengeance after going out 4-0 versus the Winnipeg Jets in the playoffs last year. Just loving the fight and the tenacity from this team. Never giving up on the play. Never giving up in the game. I mean, if you look at this team from years past, if we were down 4-1 in the second period like that, it was pretty much a wrap before. There's no way the Oilers were going to come back, or if the Oilers were to come back in a game like that in years past, they might score a goal or two, and then the Rangers would have came back and scored another 2 goals or something like that, and it would have been like a 6-4 victory for the Rangers. So just super impressed with the boys' effort, being able to hang on for this one, fight back into the game. Obviously, we ended up tying the game earlier in the third period by a score of 4-4, and then the Rangers come back down and get another one right after that to make it 5-4, and then the absolute most dirtiest fucking goal you will ever see in your lives, you guys. McDavid absolutely dices up the defense of the New York Rangers, absolutely dangles through all 4 of the defenders, dangles out the goalie and just plots it home. Absolutely outstanding goal. I mean, one of the best goals we've ever seen McDavid score. He's got a couple of goals like that where he's done that in the past. Just absolutely dusted up the defenders, had them all turned around, and was able to pot it home to tie the game. I mean, just nasty hands from this guy. Just an absolute treat to watch this team play right now, you guys. They're playing just outstanding hockey on both ends of the ice, defensively and offensively. Obviously, it's a bit of a tough night for Koski. Let a couple bad ones in. We allowed them getting some high-quality shot attempts on us as well there. Koskinen finished the night 20 for 25 saves with an 800 save percentage. So not what we're used to seeing from him so far this season. He's been a lot better than what he was last night. But the scoring ability of this team and the fight to be able to get back into the game is huge. And Koskinen did do a good job in that third period and overtime, keeping us in it, not allowing a bunch of goals, so that way we could climb back into the game. 2 for 2 on the power play again. The Oilers are just nasty on that power play this year. Puljujärvi with 2 goals. Just some fucking blasts that he's got. He's got a hell of a shot, this kid. So happy that he's decided to come back and play with the team. He's been really, really good. He had a good breakout season last year in his first full season with the squad, and this guy just keeps on getting better and better for us. Just love the looks of this team right now, you guys. We got finally some quality depth scoring. Our defense is looking better than it's ever looked. The goaltending's there for us right now, even though Koskinen had a bad game last night. But just an outstanding performance, you guys, being able to come back. Obviously, in that first period was a tie 1-1 between the 2 squads, and then the Rangers came out in that second period and dusted us up pretty good. Obviously, we got into some penalty trouble, a couple penalties in that second period as well. And then the Rangers were able to take the second period by a score of 3-1, pushing it to 4-2, heading into that third period where the Oilers were able to get 2 quick ones in the first 10 minutes of the third, being able to tie the game at 4 apiece before the Rangers go back down and score 1 more to make it 5-4. And then obviously the nasty dangle of McDavid being able to get in there and tie it up 5-5, pushing it to overtime. And then no surprise, the Draisaitl pots home the overtime goal to win the game there, you guys. Just an outstanding performance. Just got to love to see that the team never quit, never gave up. Played a full 60 minutes of hockey, no matter the score. They just kept on fighting, kept on grinding. That's exactly what you want to see from a team that's got championship aspirations, I would say, this season. Few of the points, like I said, Puljujärvi had 2 goals on the night. Tyson Barrie had a goal and 2 assists. He's starting to have his offensive game round into form here. Was a little bit quiet through the first few games of the season, but Tyson Barrie's definitely picked it up on the offensive end in the last few games here. Starting to make an impact there. Draisaitl with another 3-point performance, 1 goal and 2 assists. Same with McDavid, 3 points, 1 goal and 2 assists for him. Zach Hyman potted home another goal. He's been an outstanding addition to the team this season. Just like I said, the depth scoring and the depth talent that we've been able to add to the roster here in the offseason has just been huge for us. I mean, Ken Holland's done wonders with this squad since he came in as general manager, completely turned this organization around in the last couple of years. And we're on a nice track right now, you guys. I mean, if we can keep this up, I think the Edmonton Oilers can win 60-plus games this season, hands down. We got a chance to be one of the best teams in the league. Got a chance to go win a Stanley Cup this year. We just got to keep those noses in the dirt and keep grinding. It's a long season still. You don't want to get too high. You don't want to get too low. Keep those losing streaks down to 1 to 2 games. You don't want to go on a big time 3, 4, 5 game losing streak throughout the year here. If we can just keep it to losing only 1 or 2 games at a time and then getting back on a winning streak, that'll be huge for our success down the road, you guys. Big matchup coming against Detroit on Tuesday. Got a couple days off here for the boys, get some rest. Just an outstanding performance. So you guys, like I said, improving to 9-1 through the first 10 games. Absolutely outstanding from the Oilers. Pushing the Rangers to 6 wins, 2 losses, and 3 OT losses on their season. They've been looking actually pretty good this year, the New York Rangers. Obviously, with the new goaltender as their main goalie. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Obviously, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Henrik Lundqvist, there's his name. Henrik Lundqvist retired, so they got a new goaltender and kind of a new squad over there with the New York Rangers right now. But they've been looking really solid this season, so this was a big win for the Oilers, being able to come back from behind and beat a good team that's in a playoff spot right now in the New York Rangers. Held them to 1 for 2 on their power play as well. So not too shabby there. Didn't take a bunch of penalties other than those 2 bad ones in the second period. And then, like I said, potting home 2 of 2 on our power play. I mean, we got just such a gnarly power play. I think we're close to 50% on scoring on the power play right now. So pretty much just dusting things up. I mean, it's just been incredible to watch this team. Just scoring at will, it seems right now. We got to be averaging, I think, 4 to 5 goals a game as a team right now, which is just outstanding. So got to love to see it, you guys. Good game coming up Tuesday against Detroit. Hopefully we can keep the ball rolling here, improve to 10-1 on the season. Great start for the Oilers. Hopefully they can keep it rolling. It's been a treat to watch as a fan so far this season. I would love to get your guys' opinion in the comment section down below. How do you think the Oilers fared in last night's game? What do you think our chances are going up against Detroit coming up on Tuesday here? I would love your guys' opinion in the comment section down below. Once again, you guys, please go ahead and like this video if you like sporting content like this. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're looking for more sporting content like this in the near future. Thank you guys for watching, man, and this is Nizzy with Nizzy Sports Chat.